All right, people. What is going on? We're going to do a USC versus Michigan preview. So we got a 3-0 team. I think USC's 3-0. We got an undefeated USC team versus a one-loss Michigan team. You know, the last time we saw USC, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they were whooping up on Utah State. And then the last time we saw Michigan, they barely beat Arkansas State. And then before that, they got rocked by Texas. And then there were some questions. I saw some reports that Orgy's going to get the start at Q for the Wolverines. Let's just break it down into the verses.
3, 2, 1, go!
Round 1, fight.
Personally, for me, I think out of the quarterback rooms, you got to give it to Miller Moss and USC. I think just with how much questions there's been around the quarterback position for Michigan and how it seems like a lack, I'm going to hand it to the Trojans on that front.
Round 2, fight.
For the running backs, I'm not saying that the Trojans don't know how to run the ball really well, but I think just Donovan Edwards, he's a pretty good dude. Now, he did have a little bit of a blemish in that Texas game. I'd take the Michigan running back room over USC's.
Final round, fight.
For the wide receivers, I'm going to have to lean towards the Trojans. In the first couple games for Michigan, it seemed like all the trust was to Loveland, the tight end, and you shut him down. Who else is going to catch the ball for Michigan? Yes, they've got their guys, but from what we've seen so far, USC's wide receiver room has been much better. For defense, I'm going to lean towards the Trojans in this instance. But then overall, I mean, this looks like this could be a close game at halftime, kind of like how the Texas one was for kind of like the first quarter and a half. Because, yes, by halftime they were getting blown out. But like 10-6 maybe? 10-6, 10-7. Maybe Michigan does get a touchdown, but 2 field goals probably. And then in the second half, that's where I think the Trojans go on a run and just put it on them. I think this is going to be kind of a low-scoring game. I'm thinking like a 24-13. I'm going to roll with the Trojans, but for top 25 matchup in the Big House, all signs point to, hey, Michigan, you should win this. It's a home game. But what I've seen lately this season is struggle out of the Wolverines, and so I'm going to roll with the Trojans this time.